that one sucked. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. The Edmonton Oilers falling tonight to the Detroit Red Wings in a shootout, 3-2. This was a game the Edmonton Oilers held a 2-0 lead in. They looked like they were absolutely dominating. Detroit was not looking like they were in this hockey game at all. In the second period, I think it was a span of less than 5 minutes. Yeah, less than five. Michael Rasmussen and Dylan Larkin score for Detroit to tie the game 2-2. That got Detroit back into it, and it was pretty much a dogfight from that point on. The teams trading chances, the Oilers getting sloppy in their own zone, though, and ultimately a very high shot total. The Oilers out shooting Detroit 47-34 tonight. So both teams getting their fair share of shots. Like I said, the Edmonton Oilers were controlling this one for probably the first half. Yeah, Michael Rasmussen scored at 9:59, so give the first 30 minutes to the Edmonton Oilers tonight. They were by far the better team. They were up 2-0. Leon Draisaitl picking up his 36th on the year. Jeff Skinner, his 9th goal of the season, back in the lineup tonight, and Jeff Skinner looked fantastic. There was a play in particular in the third period, I believe it was. He beautifully broke up a 2-on-1 for Detroit, coming back, stole the puck back, got an opportunity the other way. Would have been absolutely perfect if Jeff Skinner had actually scored his second goal of the night on that play to finish it off. But this was probably, as a few people pointed out on the broadcast and in the heavy hockey chat tonight, Jeff Skinner's best game as an Edmonton Oiler. So for a guy that's struggling to get into the lineup, you don't really want your best game to be a loss for your team. But unfortunately, the Detroit Red Wings come back and steal this one from the Edmonton Oilers tonight with a shootout victory. The one bright spot is the Oilers do still pick up a point with forcing it to overtime. They did kill off a Detroit power play in overtime, which was pretty damn impressive. The newest Oiler, John Klingberg, joined the lineup tonight, and I thought he looked pretty good. He was on the ice for Detroit's second goal, I believe, or it may have been the first goal, but it was a deflection goal, so there really wasn't much that John Klingberg could have done about it. So yeah, I thought overall it was a fairly solid debut for John Klingberg. Made some solid plays, looked strong out there for his first game back in over a year. So looking forward to what we see from John Klingberg here going forward. Hopefully he can form a solid second pairing with Darnell Nurse in the games and weeks to come here. But overall, guys, just too many mistakes here later in the game for the Edmonton Oilers. Overall, they have 18 giveaways, Detroit with 19. The Oilers with 8 takeaways to Detroit's 5. In the shootout, both Connor McDavid and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins are stopped. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins didn't even get a shot off on his attempt. Lucas Raymond and Dylan Larkin both score in the overtime for Detroit. So overall, Detroit just found a way to stay alive here. They're missing Patrick Kane and a few other guys, but they still found a way to stay in this hockey game. And the Oilers do have the flu going through the room, but overall, I wouldn't say that it really affected them too much. They still had 47 shots tonight, outshot Detroit 15-7 in the first. It was an even 13-13 in the second, outshot Detroit in the third 14-9. So they had their opportunities. Alex Lyon was excellent in net tonight for the Detroit Red Wings. Stuart Skinner certainly wasn't bad, just the lesser goalie by one goal tonight. So it's a frustrating one, guys, when your team's up 2-0 against a lesser team like the Detroit Red Wings. They're not near the bottom, but a team the Oilers should find a way to beat, and Detroit found a way to beat them tonight. So it's just one of those frustrating games that we have to go through as Oilers fans. Definitely one the Oilers should have won tonight, but we sit here frustrated at the end of the night because they have fallen in the shootout. So I think that's all I got to say on this one, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the game, on John Klingberg's debut in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.